what is an IRA and why should our listeners really pay attention to this? And, tell me more.
Absolutely, Chris. IRAs have been on the scene since 1974. I've been around long enough to remember when IRAs were enacted into law by the ERISA Act of 1974, which is the Employee Retirement Income Security Act. And this was a way of encouraging more retirement saving by Americans. The tax code is a tool that Congress can use to encourage certain types of economic behavior and economic activity, hence the IRA, and that's often referred to as an individual retirement account, but I think originally the term was an acronym for an individual retirement arrangement. But the key point here is that it's an account that's intended as a retirement savings tool to be used by individuals rather than groups. The first kind of IRA is the traditional IRA. That's a regular IRA. And the main difference has to do with how the contributions are treated from a tax perspective. And so with a traditional IRA, the contributions may be allowed to go in before tax, or you'll hear that referred to as pre-tax.
Pre-tax, that's
pre-tax,
right.
That's exactly right. That's an important benefit, which means that the taxes will be due when the funds are withdrawn. Hopefully, and typically that
and
may
you
be
pay
during
less
retirement.
taxes now in your paycheck.
That's correct. You don't pay taxes on the current income that's deposited into the IRA, assuming, of course, that you qualify. So the Roth IRA, and this is a very common question, is actually just the opposite. So the traditional IRA, the contributions are pre-tax and the withdrawals later are taxable. The Roth IRA is just the opposite. The contributions are after tax now, but qualified withdrawals in the future should be free of tax. And I've heard this benefit described by some people as an analogy would be paying tax on the seeds rather than paying tax on the crop.